Emilia the Unicorn. I hope all is well. Today I am going to do my review on Solo, a Star Wars story. And you know how I roll with these things on a scale of 1 to 10. 1, why were you made, created, thought about, to a 10. I like it, I love it, I want more of it. So, I never do non-spoilers. This is going to be a spoiler, but you should have watched the movie by now, hopefully. But I'm sorry, this is not a non-spoiler. I'm definitely going to be talking about it. So with that being said, I know with me being a Star Wars lover, and my fellow Star Wars lovers out there will probably give this movie like a 10. I honestly cannot give myself to give this a 10 rating. So you're going to hate me, and it's okay. It's my opinion. So this movie is going to get a 7.5. And I'm going to give my reasons why. This movie was pretty basic. I felt that it was on the safe side. Nothing didn't really stand out to me that much. I really didn't care for I don't know. It was a good story plot, but like I said, it just didn't stand out and catch my attention. I hate to compare it with other standalone movies, but the only movie that I know that gave me like a really good feeling and had me on the edge of my seat and wanting more was Rogue One. This movie does not top Rogue One at all. These characters that we have in here, Han, how he came about and stuff like that. I kind of like how his name was created. Some soldier was just like Han Solo. So it's like, okay, I'll just stick with that. And then you have Lando, played by Donald Glover, Childish Gambino. I thought he did good. Because Donald Glover in general, like, he acts like charismatic and everything like that anyways. So I really did like this Lando. But I'm more so like with the older generation. That's not my Han. There was just some things that I wish that it would have showed more of Han, like the more charismatic type of personality that he does have. I just didn't really get I didn't have any feelings for this Han like I did for the older one, Harrison Ford. But I know that they like try to make him look like him. His jawline kind of looked like the older Han Solo, but I just don't think that this was like my Han at all. So I'm gonna go back to the story plot. So the story plot was like Han and like his girlfriend Kira or whatever, they were like working for this worm looking lady with jewels all over her worm body named Lady Proxima, and they like was just tired of working for her or whatever, like just slave labor, and they got away. Han got away, but not Kira. She just stayed. And then like Han just like made an oath to himself or a promise that I'm gonna come back for Kira because I love her and we're gonna like, rule the galaxy together or whatever. And he like joins the army, and then he meets Chewbacca, and then he's like, hey Chewbacca, don't kill me and you, we can like earn some money and just like free ourselves. And Chewbacca's like he's down for it. And so like they are trying to make money by nagging Woody Harrelson to do a job with them. Woody's just like, okay, whatever, just you could join us or whatever. So Woody Harrelson had Han and Chewbacca join their little team, and I really blame Han and them for like killing Woody Harrelson's team that he already had that was going good, and like it was just craziness. And then like they died, and Woody's like, hey, you messed up this run, which was like about capturing some crystals, fuel crystals, I believe, and they're worth a lot of money. So Woody Harrelson's like, oh my gosh, we just lost all of these fuel crystals to like this person that was riding on a motorcycle with a cool helmet. I really like that person. But Han is like, okay, like we can fix this. So Woody's like, all right, you may try. You could come with me. And so they go and meet the one guy named Paul. Well, I call him Paul Bettany. I guess since he like died off in Infinity Wars, like this was just his other job to make more money, was to work in this film. But yeah, the one that played Vision in Infinity Wars, he's in this movie, Paul Bettany. So he's like crazy, but not too crazy enough, I don't think. But he's just like, hey Woody, I'm gonna kill you because you lost these fuel crystals. And it just so happens Kira, the one Han wants to go back for because he's in love with her, he's just like, oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. And Kira's like, yeah, like I'm happy to see you too. But and like Paul Bettany or whatever, and he's just like, yeah, if y'all don't get these crystals to me, I'm still going to kill you because I have my person that I answer to. And Han is like, we'll get the crystals for you. So, you know, they're on a mission to get the crystals or whatever. And they need a good ship or whatever. So it just so happens that they go to another planet where they ran into Lando. And Lando has the Millennium Falcon. And he's like, I'll play you for the hand of Sabacc. Like Han Solo and him was just like playing Sabacc. To me, it's like poker or whatever. Little do they know that Lando is cheating, because that's what he does. So they did Sabacc. Lando's like, I'll still let you like take the ship or whatever. And then Lando had like a robot lover thing named L3 or whatever, and she's just like all about robot liberation, robot freedom or whatnot. Yeah, so they did that. They went on the planet to grab more fuel crystals. L3 died. I didn't care. I never liked that robot anyways. And they like go and deliver the crystals, but it was like they tricked Paul Bettany and stuff. And like the person with the cool mask was like a teenage girl, and she's just like, Han, like this guy's a really evil dude, like talking about Paul Bettany. And Han's like, you know what, yeah, he is, or whatever. And like, I don't know, they was tricking Paul Bettany, and then Paul Bettany and the girl Kira got in a fight, and he died. And then they showed Darth Maul, so it was good to see Darth Maul. And like Darth Maul is just like, well, we're gonna see more of each other since he's dead, and we still have to do this job or whatnot. So that was like the story. So I talked about Han Solo. Like I said, he's not my Han. He did okay, but I know that he could have did better as Han Solo. Like I wanted more of him, but he just wasn't delivering it to me. Lando, played by Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, I thought he did a good job. I'm happy that he left his clothes on. I don't know if you ever seen this man with his clothes off. It's not a pretty sight to see. I'm sorry. So I'm happy that he didn't have to take his shirt off and all of that. Kira, Han's love interest, she was okay. Like I had a problem with her when they were like in the at the little party scene. Han was so excited to see her, and I just felt that like Kira or whatever, she just blew him off. Like, yeah, like it's good to see you too. And Han is just like, what is going on? And then he saw the connection with her and Paul Bettany. He's like, okay, something's up. They must be together or something like that. She did have a good fighting scene at the end and stuff, but like she just like didn't, I don't know. But as you can see, I have like Chewbacca everywhere because that's my favorite character and he always delivers. So he did not disappoint me. He's probably the only person that just didn't disappoint me in this movie. Like, I thought he was so good. I just didn't like the way they showed him as some mean monster. Like, that's not him. Like, I couldn't imagine him eating people, but it's just like, well, I guess that's what he had to do to survive because these people are pieces of shit. But, yes, I am in love with Chewie, and I can watch him just talking his language like all day. Because I know that he's like saying something funny, or he's saying something that makes sense, or he's just throwing shade or whatever at Han. So Chewbacca did a fantastic job. I have nothing bad to say to him. It was just shame on them of how they presented him in the film. I wish it was just a different way that they introduced Chewbacca to Han. Now, it was really unfortunate for Woody Harrelson's people to die. I don't know. I would just wish that Han, like, didn't tag along with him. Like, I want to say that I blame, like, Han for the death of, like, Woody's lover and, like, his friend, the little creature guy or whatever. Those are probably, like, the only two people out of the movie that I did care for, was them dying. Woody Harrelson's lover and the other guy that was, like, the pilot and stuff. He was so funny. I liked him a lot, and then they, like, just died, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm stuck with Han and everything. But yeah, if I had to care for somebody, it would have been them two, and then, like, Chewbacca. So, my least favorite character is L3. He will never be K2SO from Rogue One. Like, I loved that robot, and this robot, L3, I don't know, she just reminded me of, like, I don't know, a mom that's, like, always cooking and cleaning while the husband just relax and let her do all the dirty work, and he has, like, he's not helping her because she just came off as that type of lady or robot lady. And, like, I just didn't like her body. It was just built weird, like, really hippie and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I was down for the whole robot liberation. Like, I liked that scene. I just didn't really care for her. And she came off as tomboyish, but yeah, she's just like, Lando wants my body, wants me. You know, it wasn't, like, built up enough for me to, like, feel anything for her when she died. I know Lando was, like, upset, but, like, I was like, good, she's dead. She's one person out of the film. But yeah, like, I just, you know, when it comes to my robot favorites, first it's always going to be R2-D2. I love him. C-3PO, and then K2SO. I love them three. BB-8 and L3, they can go on and kick rock somewhere, but yeah, I did not like that robot at all. It's good to see Darth Maul at the end. You know, in general, I just wish that, like, he had his own movie. Like, I don't know, like, he's scary. And I just wish they would have showed more of him. Like, they intentionally just had to show him, like, show his lightsaber off and stuff like that. But yeah, it was good. I like that they showed Darth Maul at the end. And I also enjoyed, I don't know how to pronounce her name, in this fest. The girl that had, like, the cool helmet and all of that. Like, I really liked her and her people, and it was good to see Warwick Davis once again. He doesn't have to say or do much. He is just an amazing actor in general. So it was good to, like, see his face, and like I said, I did like those group of people because they were for the good, and, you know, when to stop Paul Bettany and ruin his plans. You know what? I felt that Woody Harrelson should have reacted way more whenever his people had died. I didn't feel that he was mad. Um, yeah, I would have been furious. I probably would want to have killed it like Chewbacca and Han just because. But like he took it really well, and I don't know if it's because he's just like how he was saying like you don't trust nobody or whatever, or he just you know in that life you just have to toughen up and just keep on going about your business, just keep going on with the plan or whatever. But I would have been mad because him and that lady had a thing, and I'm pretty sure that he was really good friends with the creature, little creature guy, and stuff. But yeah, I think Woody should have just had more emotion to losing his friends. I also like the one scene where they're trying to survive from the squid-like monster in that gravity pool thing. I thought that was pretty cool. I love that a lot. That is my movie review on Solo, a Star Wars story. Hopefully the way that I explained it, like, you probably disagree with me when I gave it a 7.5, but when there's a movie that just doesn't give me that, I don't know, like I guess on the plus side it didn't feel like that it was like 2 hours long, because when they showed Darth Maul, I didn't even think it was like sitting at 2 hours or whatever. I'm like, I'm ready to watch more. But then the movie goes off pretty much, and I'm like, really? Like, I just wish there was more to this movie. But I guess it's a good thing that it didn't feel like 2 hours. But yeah, that is my review on Solo, Star Wars Story. Hit the like button if you agree with me. I'm sorry if you don't. Leave a comment below. Subscribe and share me, and I appreciate you watching my review on this. You take care, and I'm trying to think what the next movie I want to see. Jurassic World should be next. I don't know if there's anything else before that, but yeah, Jurassic World is what I really want to watch. So I'll see you later. Bye.